Y'all, welcome back to the channel. Toys and Talk. Today we're gonna be motor swapping the go-kart, putting the 212 Predator on, taking this 6 horsepower power start off here. But this is my first time doing this, so we're trying to learn and grow together. Let's get into it. So the motor mount bolts is 4 of them. We got 2 right here, and we got 2 right here. So it's just 4 motor mount bolts. That's what we're gonna start doing first, getting them loosened up. Man, I need to find something to put this dang. I gotta lift this go-kart up. Man, I can't be this low on the floor. But I got one of the bolts right here loosened up. Well, 2 of them loosened. We got 2 of the engine bolts out. Got 2 more to go. Now we gotta get these 2 up here in the front. We got 1 more to go right here in the front. We got all the engine bolts off, so the motor should move freely. Yep, moving freely. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this chain off here. See if we can get some slack in this chain. All right, so we got the chain off there. We just had to adjust the motor around some, slide it up, slide it back in order to get that chain off there. So the motor really ready to pick up, get off there. But what we got to do is disconnect the throttle cable from on here. Right here, look like I'm gonna need a flathead screwdriver to get that off. Yep. Got all the tools, man. Like this would be a good size right here. So we got a nut, flathead nut right here. We're gonna loosen up. Probably should have loosened it up before I. Probably should loosen it up before I that ain't gonna work. Like it's too big. Get this small one right here. Probably should have kept the motor mounted up before I tried to do this. Dang, this thing right here ain't trying to come on. It's been on there a while. We got another bolt under here. I ain't gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get started on this one. That one just came right on off. But we still gonna have to get this wire off here. We're gonna have to get this nut off here, I meant. Oh, this stuff been on here for so long, man. It ain't even trying to come off here. Got a bigger screwdriver now. See if that's gonna help me out. Oh yeah. We got the throttle cable off there. So let me see. Oh, we gotta take this kill switch wire off here. Kill switch wire pulled apart, got it removed. So now we should be ready to take the motor off here. Should come right on up. Sir. We're gonna clean this motor mount up. Some brake cleaner. And all that on there. I got some engine degreaser. Go ahead and spray that on there so we can have a good clean surface area. Let me get ready to mount that new motor on there. Got to have your shop towels. So now that we got the old motor off, I got the go-kart raised up on the Predator 212. We got to get the go-kart off it. At least the frame gonna be a whole lot lighter because we ain't got no motor on the back. Go ahead and get this 212 out of here. We're gonna go ahead and put it over here beside 6 horsepower. See how they both look. I mean, hey, slide them on back. We got both the motors right here. Man, they pretty much like the same size. You can't really tell too big of a difference. You can tell that the 212 is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger than the 196. I'm not even really sure if this is a 196 or a 212 really. The old motor. But I do know it's 6 horsepower and this is 6.5. So. Alright, we got the clutch off there. Dang. It's heavier than I thought it would be. So it should go slide right up on the 212. I know y'all probably, people who know what they doing, probably watching me like, man, he just doing everything all backwards. But trust me, I'm gonna get it. Had to take the factory key off the crankshaft, boil or rod, whatever you call it, off the crankshaft right here, just to get the, that's the only way I'm gonna get the clutch on there. Should slide right on. Alright, got the clutch on there. I even took the gas tank apart. I did a whole bunch of extra stuff trying to get that stock key out of there. But we got it. Got the clutch on there. We're gonna get this gas tank back bolted down. That was kind of unnecessary to do, but I didn't know. Got a little, just doing what best I know to do. Alright y'all, so got the motor mounted up, got the clutch on, got the chain on. I didn't notice that the old motor had came with spacers right here to get the clutch aligned with the chain and the sprockets. So I had to put those on it first. Thought I was gonna have to order some spacers, but the old motor already had some and it made it line right back up perfectly. So that chain is good and even on the sprockets. All we gotta do now is hook the throttle cable up. Take these two bolts off right here so we can get in there and get that hooked up. Got the bolts off the air filter, two 10mm bolts. I'm going to pull it off. Set it to the side. Alright, so now we want to loosen this bolt right here. So we can get this right here coming back real nice and easy. Alright. That's how you want it right there. Alright, get it a little bit more loose. Yeah. Alright, we got the throttle cable ran through here. Got it tightened down. We got it ran through there. Got it tightened down. We're going to eventually have to add a spring to make sure it comes back. But right now it's working pretty good. We'll see what it do. We got that spring hooked up on the throttle right here. It's coming back, it's pulling it back like it should. And you don't have to worry about your throttle getting stuck wide open and you lose control of your go-kart. All we did was drill a hole back here in the back, screw that, put the spring in that hole, and then it already got existing holes right here. And we just hooked the spring down in there. Now we're gonna put the air filter box back on, start it up.